Hi! Day 28! 2 more days after this. Today's Be Brave. We're going straight in. So I'm going to throw out some they're not crazy, some challenges today. Everyone's going to be at different places. Listen to your body. Challenge yourself to be brave, but in a way that's safe. Which in itself is a brave thing to do, isn't it? But we're going to start by just warming up the body a little. Let's take hands and knees. Let's have a wiggle side to side. Give the hips a little shimmy. And then let's cat-cow to open the spine. Inhale, lengthen and open. Exhale, round. Keep this going. Move with your breath. Just doing this challenge and just taking a little time every day to go inward, to look at yourself, to feel what you're feeling is so brave. It's so hard. It's like harder than running a marathon, in my opinion. Especially at the moment, January 2021. Who isn't feeling a bit different to normal? So we're all being so brave. And today we're going to allow our physical bodies to be brave, and that's okay. Okay, from here, step the right leg through into a nice low lunge. Should feel good, nice and wide. And same thing, little cat-cow here. So inhale, lift the chest, open. You can keep the fingers on the floor if that feels better. Exhale, pushing into both feet and rounding. So this could be small with the fingers here. Opening, rounding. Or you might feel like you want to go bigger. Bigger and braver, maybe. Who knows? Pressing into both feet. Lifting the pelvic floor. And at the same time, we're opening through the hips, the back, the chest, the thigh, the psoas, and then rounding back. Runner's lunge. Hug the right hip back, flex the toes. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Nice. Step the foot forward, changing legs. Left leg comes through. Have a wiggle, have a wobble. Find that nice hip opener. Inhale, open the chest, pushing into the back foot. Exhale, pushing into both feet as we round. Ooh, find stability through the feet. Maybe float the fingers up. Keep the pelvic floor lifted, navel in for stability here. And find a really nice undulation in the spine, including your neck. Couple more. Inhale, open. Exhale. Allow your breath to go all the way to the chest. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. Nice. Back to the hands and knees, but this time take the knees further back. So almost like plank, a supported plank, shoulders down. So your shoulders are over your wrists, your knees are way back from your hips, and then really engage your tummy muscles. Knees are hip distance apart. From here, we're going to lower halfway, squeeze the elbows in and then push away. Just warming up still for our next move. Claw through 10 fingers. Hug the elbows in as we hover. Come on, lengthen your neck. Keep it long, tension free. Hold, breathe, push away. 2 more. Take it down. If you want to work from plank here, you can. If that's something is available to you. Don't worry if you're trembling. Be brave. Last one. Halfway down. And then push away. Nice. Take a moment to release. Sit back on the heels. Really good. Now curl your toes under. Sit back, keep the toes there, lift the pelvic floor, shoulders down, and just sit here for a moment. Notice your feet. Like, I can't notice anything else, they're really stretching. So for some people, this is really, got a scratchy knee, really intense. And that's okay, so if you need to lift up, or even come forward onto the fingers, meet your edge and breathe. It's a really good thing to open up through the feet, get the meridians going, start releasing things that we don't need. Ease off the shoulders, just a couple more breaths. Sit with it, be brave, navel in. Using your exhale to feel that wash of zen over you. One more breath. Ah, nice. Okay. Take a little back bend here. We're going to come up onto the knees. In fact, before our back bend, we're going to go back to that. Let's go back to what we were doing with our triceps. I'm getting carried away. We're going to fall. Now, you might start a little bit back here and just fall forwards to the hands, and I want you to go halfway down and then push back up. For some, just stay with that. So start kind of here, navel in, allow yourself to fall a bit. Obviously, if there's any wrist injuries, I don't encourage falling, but you can stick with what we were doing before. Still building strength. Maybe you're going to go from here and just allow yourself halfway down, use your core to push back up. Have a little play. So lifting, allowing the feet to come off, Start small so that you can allow your body to guide you to where it needs to be. Use your core and your shoulders down. If you're strong here, it's all going to be okay. You're not going to face plant. You're going to use your strength to, with control through the arms. So remember, you can start low. Let's do a couple more. Pushing back up. Last one, here we go. Maybe go chest first. And catch yourself. And push back up. Nice. Come onto the knees. Let's back bend. Choices here. Start with the hands down. Push into the tops of the feet. Lift your chest and allow yourself to squeeze your buttocks, hips forward. Find a brave back bend. Now, if you want to go deeper than this, you can take your hands down to the feet. Thumbs on the outside, fingers on the inside. Squeeze your heels and push your hips forwards, forwards, forwards. Head goes back. Now you want to feel like someone's pushing you between your shoulder blades, and that if you were to let go of your heels, you'd ping forwards. Wherever you are, here or here, breathe deep. Now if you've been doing this a while and you think, I want something more, I want to go braver, and your back, you know, can take a bigger bend, then you can inhale, arms up, pushing into tops of the feet, navel in, and start to take the hands towards the floor. But again, know your body. This is an advanced move. So if it doesn't feel good, stick with one of the others, wherever you are. A couple more breaths. And then slowly use your core to lift up. Sit back, take a moment, palms up. Balasana, rest here. Notice how you feel as you rest. Takes a lot of energy to do things that we're not comfortable with, to push ourselves out of our comfort zone. When you're ready, rolling up. Clawing through the fingers. This time we're going for a little crow. So, again, you don't have to reach the end goal. You can I just want you to challenge yourself, okay, whatever that is. And challenging yourself might just be accepting where you are today without judging, and that's a really brave thing to do as well. So, claw through your fingers. Get your knees between, and it's kind of personal here, somewhere between your elbow and your shoulder, higher up the bed really, and squeeze outer arm to inner knee to outer arm. And now engage your core, lift the pelvic floor, and bring your shoulders in line with your wrists. Now, if you're here, then that's great already. And work on balance. Maybe start to lift one leg than the other. Maybe rocking forwards and back. Maybe, for some of you, lifting the legs. Wherever you are, breathe. Find something that challenges you. And for those of you who are in crow and you've been doing it a while and you're like, okay, I need the next challenge, have a little go at hopping back without the feet touching the floor. And I've only just restarted actually since having a child, my own practice of this, hopping back to your plank, to your chaturanga. If that doesn't mean anything to you because you haven't been doing this very long, then don't worry, it's something to build up to. So from here you might hop halfway back to plank. Otherwise, we're in crow. You can have a couple of goes at that. For a couple more breaths, keep the neck long, gazes down, focus, be present. Wherever you are, be present, be brave. And then slowly coming out of it to a yogi squat, just to ease out the hips and the shoulders here. Find a little movement, a little groove. Nice, and then push all the way up to standing. Lovely, lovely. Little standing move here. Just before we do that, notice your feet on the floor. Notice the crown of the head lifting. And notice, especially at the moment, how it is just brave, and that you're brave just to be going from one day to the next. And breathe. Nice. Turn out to a little first position. Before we do this, I'm going to show you a sped up version of what we're going to do. We're going to go a little développé in a second, and then we're going to allow our hands to go down, knee to bend, take it straight to the floor. Oh, and try not to fall over. That's what we're going to do. So here, okay? And then we're going to try and push up into like a little angled half moon. So balance-wise, bit of a challenge. So keep it low, keep it bent, keep it really curious and explore. And don't worry about trying to hit or make perfect shapes. That's not the idea. But we're starting a little first. You need room to your right side. You're going to peel, take the arms out to the side. Open the chest, strong core. Peel your left foot up. Doesn't have to be high, extend it to the side. Breathe here, feel tall. From here, look towards your right side. As you soften the knee, we're going to start to take our right hand towards the floor. If you need to lower your left leg, no probs. And then just, here we are, in like a half moon. Lift the top leg, lift the top arm. Take a breath and then soft knee. We're coming back up. Hold for a second. And then lower. Ha! Challenging. Let's go on the other side. Peel the right leg up, arms out. Extend the leg. We're only doing this once on each side. Shoulders are down. Look down, maybe soften that knee. Use your core. You're in control. And push away. Lift up, extend. Smile, shoulders down the back, navel in. And are you ready? Soften the left knee to push up. Lift up. Be brave. Who cares if you wobble? And release. Nice work. Okay. Before we lower down for a little stillness, so we're really nearly done. Let's play with this. Now for anyone who has a handstand in their practice, you might want to go against a wall or just go into your handstand or your arm balance and just hold. For the rest of us, we're going to take a little practice here. So hands down to the floor, come onto your right leg, and I'm just going to start by hopping forwards and back. So you might do a couple here on the floor, fingers spread, take your weight, or you might stand and start to just rock up with one leg. So wherever you are, it's absolutely fine. You can just stay low, like I said, and start to hop. Do a couple on each leg. But be brave, but be safe. And then changing legs, so starting with the left leg down, lift the right leg up. So you might just start by just rocking forwards, taking some weight. And it's quite hard work physically. We might make our way up to standing. Maybe going a little higher. Maybe going against the wall. A couple more. Breathe and smile, nurturing your inner child. And then take your legs really wide. Toes facing forwards. Inhale up. Exhale. Forward fold. Go wide enough to get your head as close to the floor as you can. Push into your hands. Tripod. Here we go. Head's on the floor and hands are just behind the head if not in line. Hug your elbows in, push into the feet. If you need to soften your knees, no worries, send the hips high. Again, if anyone does a headstand practice here, you want to start playing with lifting the feet off the floor, then by all means you can do that. Otherwise, breathe with me. And if anyone's not sure what I mean, for lifting the feet off the floor, you push into your hands, hardly any weight in the head, you engage your pelvic floor, lift the inside thighs, and feet can start to come off. It's a much more advanced thing, but good to play. One more breath here. And then push the floor away. Slowly, slowly lifting up. Hop the feet together. Notice how you feel. Really nice. Inhale up. Exhale, softening down. And again. Inhale to lift up. We're going to flow to the floor. Exhale, flow all the way down to a forward fold. Hold it here. Hips high. Relax the head. Inhale to lift halfway. Pushing into the feet. Long spine, navel in. Exhale, forward fold again. Good. And then slowly lowering your sit bones all the way down. And we're going to come to a seated position with the feet crossed or kneeling or any way that's comfortable. For a little stillness practice here. But we'll just ease through the upper body. So take a couple of shoulder rolls. And then painting circles with the nose. Nice long back. Navel draws in. Notice your breath. And then wherever you are, gentle side stretch. Swoop it forwards and round in a way that feels lovely on your body. Inhale up. Synchronizing breath to movement. Exhale over and round. Inhale up. Over. Inhale up. Last time. Over. Navel in. Inhale up. Nice. And then close the eyes. Soften the face. Soften the shoulders. Take one hand to the heart space, gentle pressure there, and one hand to the belly. Breathing into the hands here. Feel that connection, mind, heart space, and your belly. Long spine. Allowing a nice wash of calm to ease over the body. Quietening the mind. And maybe repeating the affirmation, I am brave. And being still and allowing yourself to feel what you're feeling and notice what you're feeling is a really brave thing to do. So just stick with that for a moment. And allow anything that arises to arise. And just don't attach to it. It doesn't consume you. It's just a small part of you and it's going to go. Let it go. If you have longer, sit, be still, keep noticing. If not, thank you so much. We have 2 days left and I'm not going to tell you what they are, but just 2 more days. Big love. Take it easy. Speak to you soon.